Hey everybody, welcome back to Nutrition Bootcamp. It is day 9. Can you believe it? We are almost done. One day till Nutrition Bootcamp is done. My name's Christy Campbell. I am so pumped you've been along for this ride. I hope you've enjoyed it and learned a ton of stuff. Today's nutrition target is around goal setting. Goal setting is really important, and I thought I would break this down for you in a really simple way so that you can understand how you can use nutrition to reach your goals. So first off, whenever I would give a seminar, I would use this teaching tool to help people understand goals. So I want you to imagine a triangle. Here's our triangle, right? At one end of the triangle, and you can flip it any way you want, there's no top. So on one end of the triangle is aesthetic goals, right? How you look. That might be a body weight goal. That might be like, I want to fit in clothes in a certain way. That is an aesthetic goal. Then we have a goal on the other side of the triangle that is related to what our bodies can do. Let's call it a performance goal. I want to be able to run a 5K or hike or keep up with my family on vacation. I want that performance goal. Right? And then on the other side of the triangle, we have a health goal. I need to feel my healthiest. I need to heal my gut. I need to sleep more. I need to manage my stress. All those things. I want to be the healthiest version, live as long as possible, that version. These are all different goals and require different nutrition. So I want you to think about people who are at the peak of each one of these things. So let's talk about aesthetics. Like think about a bodybuilder. They're on stage, bikini bodybuilder. You can see all of her muscles. She has barely any body fat. She's all perfect up there. This is the specimen of that aesthetic peak. Right? She has made some very significant compromises when it comes to her performance and when it comes to her health. I can realize that she's at the peak. If I pulled her off stage and said, hey, I want you to go run a 10K and carry this thing on your back, she would probably keel over because her body has been dehydrated, dieted. She has done all the things to get to that body. And so she's made some compromises there. She's probably also made some health compromises. Maybe her period has gone away. Maybe her hormones are kind of out of whack. Maybe her stress levels are crazy. And so she's made some compromises to achieve that peak. Now I want you to think about somebody who is at the peak of performance. I really like this example, this Eddie, the deadlifter, world's strongest man guy. He deadlifted more than anybody in the world. There was a documentary on him. And when he was doing this deadlift, his face was all red. He was all built out, He has made I promise you, he does not have six-pack abs. He does not have six-pack abs. He has made some big trade-offs on the physical appearance side and then also on the health side. There's no doubt about it that lifting that crazy heavy weight is not that great for his longevity so he can live till 100 years old. No, he is squishing discs. He's doing all the things, but he is at the peak performance for what he wants to do. Now, when you think about somebody who is at the peak of health, they don't do anything that compromises their health. They sleep longer than everyone else. They take all the supplements. They only eat organic. They are only doing these things because they want to optimize, live as long as possible. They don't care if they can do a pull-up. They don't care if they have abs. They only care that they are the healthiest possible version of themselves. And that is the goal-setting triangle. Now, here's the thing. Most of us probably don't want to be at the peak of any of those things. We want some version of all of that. But the problem is that when we set goals, we cannot work towards all of them with our nutrition. We do need to prioritize which goal is most important to you. And so are you working on a physical appearance type goal? There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to lose weight or fit into clothing or feel more confident in your skin, that is a physical appearance or aesthetic goal, and that might be your priority right now. That might be more important than the performance goal or the perfect health goal. And so maybe you have a performance goal and you're like, yeah, I'd really like to lose weight, but what's really important to me is I get that first pull-up or that I'm able to run that 5K again. That's the goal that I want to drive my nutrition towards, is that goal, because that's the one that really matters. Or maybe you're someone who's got some health stuff that you really have to focus on. Maybe you've got some gut stuff going on. Maybe you've got some inflammation stuff. Maybe you just have a whole bunch of things and you realize, hey, weight loss can't be my number one right now. And I can't really focus on being, my strongest, best self. I have to prioritize this health thing. So I'm going to focus my nutrition here, right? So nutrition actually is directed at the goal that is most important to you. But most of us think, well, I'm just going to work on everything. But then we actually make progress on none of it. And so the key in your nutrition bootcamp topic for today is to consider what your goal is. I want you to think about what your goal is for the next 6 months. I think it's very important for us to have it crystal clear in our mind what is our priority, because it can't be everything. And if it's nothing, we're not moving towards anything. So it needs to be something. And it doesn't mean the other ones don't matter. We're not throwing our health out the window. We're not throwing our physical appearance out the window if you choose to work on a performance goal. However, one of them needs to be the priority. So what I want you to do for your nutrition boot camp topic for today is to consider, what do you want your nutrition to help you with? Nutrition is one of the most powerful tools we have to take care of our body, but also to live the life we want. And so choosing what you want is your target for today. What is all of this for? Why make any of these nutrition changes at all? So I want you to consider what it is that is your goal. Is it physical appearance oriented? Is it performance oriented? Is it health oriented? Which one's the priority? And then I want you to be specific about it. I want you to say and know it is a specific goal. I need it to be measurable. How do you know you're going to get there? If it's a pull-up, do you want to do 1 pull-up? Do you want to do 3 pull-ups? Do you want to do 5 pull-ups? What is the specific goal and how are you going to measure it? If you want to lose weight, is it 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 20 pounds? So it needs to be specific, measurable. If it's a health goal, do you have blood work done? Are you going to measure the changes over time? Are you going to get blood work done again? That's what I'm talking about. We need to actually know if you're moving towards it. Then we need it to be something that you actually care about. It has to be relevant in your life, okay? It has to be real. You can't just make up a goal because Christy says make up a goal. I want this to be a real deal thing for you. I also need it to be attainable. We're not losing 100 pounds in 3 months. That would be not attainable. So it needs to be attainable for you. And lastly, we need to have a time-bound, specific timeline in which you are going to accomplish this goal. So are you trying to lose 30 pounds in 6 months? Are you trying to have your blood markers be better the next time you go back to your doctor in 3 months? Are you trying to reach a first pull-up in, the next 30 days? What is it that you are going to have as your timeline? And then that is what your nutrition is going to be focused on, which is incredibly empowering because, again, I want you to leave Nutrition Bootcamp feeling like you have more knowledge, you are in motion now, and you are moving towards your goals. And that's why this is nutrition topic number 9 is goal setting. So if you are comfortable sharing your goal, please post it and share it. If you are not, you just need to write it down on a piece of paper to have accomplished today's topic. I cannot wait to see what you guys pick as your goals and hear about it. If they are not specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound, and you post it, I may ask you, tell me by when. Tell me what you mean by this. That does not mean you did it wrong. I'm doing my job as a coach to ask you those questions. So very excited for nutrition topic number 9, and I can't wait to see all of your goals. Talk to you later. Bye.